But next up, let's talk about the Tennessee Titans. Now, Titans fans, you guys had hope coming into the season. Hope and hype was sky high in Tennessee. Cam Ward could be the spark that lifted this team out of the basement the way C.J. Stroud did in the Texans in 2023 or way Jaden Daniels carried the Commanders in 2024. But 2 weeks in, reality has hit the Titans hard. Cam Ward is dead last in the NFL in QBR at 19.8. 19.8. He's averaging just 2.8 yards per dropback. That ranks 624th out of 625 quarterbacks who has started the first 2 games of the NFL season since 2007. The only guy worse than that, Blaine Gabbert, back in 2013. That's not the company you want your number 1 pick to keeping up with. Now, I don't think Cam Ward has actually been that bad. The arm talent is obvious. He's throwing nearly 9 yards air per attempt, so it's not like he's dinking and dunking. He's trying to push the ball down the field. The problem is he's only hit 5 of 24 attempts of 10-plus yards. That's got to improve. And if in the sacks, running backwards like he's playing backyard ball, and is clearly learning the hard way that this isn't college football anymore. But here's the bigger issue, the offensive line. This was supposed to be the strength of the team. They invested heavily on the offensive line, and yet it is a mess. It is terrible. Moore gave up the most sacks in the league last season. In just 2 games in 2025, he's already given up 3 more with 12 pressures. 7 of those picks, quick ones, Latham could give up a sack and 2 pressures before going into a hip injury, and his backup has been just as bad. Between Moore, Latham, and Udat, they've already given up 4 sacks and 10 pressures in just 2 games. You can't trust your tackles. You can't lean on play action. That limits the entire offense. That limits the entire Tennessee Titans. Guys, and let's be real. The receivers are not exactly striking field in the defense as well. If you're keeping 6 or 7 guys in the block, that's fewer options for the quarterback who's already struggling to compete a pass. This is why Cam Ward looks like he's drowning, because everything around him is collapsing. Now, I will say this. This defense has actually been solid, at least for 3 quarters. Through the first 3 quarters, they ranked 14th in EPR per play allowed. By the 4th, they drop all the way down to the 28th. Fatigue sets in, and opponents pour it on late. Still, Jeffrey Simmons has been a monster. 7 pressures leading to 2 leading to turnovers. Cody Barton and Cedric Gray are making plays at linebacker, including Barton's pick of Matthew Stafford last week. The front has shown flashes of being very, very disruptive and very, very great. Special teams, believe it or not, one of the worst units the last 2 seasons. This year, they're leading the NFL in special teams DVOA. Joey Style is a perfect on 8 field goals, including 3 50-plus yard bombs. They're making plays like Dyke's 71-yard kickoff return that set up points, and fumbling muff punts to flip the field position. That is keeping them in games. But at the end of the day, 2025 is all about Cam Ward. And right now, it looks like this year is less about chasing the postseason and more figure out how to keep harnessing his talent. Callahan has to scheme things to protect him, simplify reads, and take some of the weight off his shoulders. The schedule won't do him any favors either. Colts, Texans, and then more tough defenses coming up as well. But eventually, the schedule will soften up, and we'll see Cam Ward settle in. So, guys, the question is, even though the Titans are starting off 0-2, are they going to make the playoffs? Guys, the Titans aren't making the playoffs. Not this year. This year's about growth. This year's about a first overall pick again. This year's about Cam Ward learning how to play in the NFL. It's about the Titans figuring out what they want to do moving forward. That is my opinion. What do you guys think? Is Cam Ward in over his head right now, or do you see enough flashes to believe the Titans got their quarterback of the future? Subscribe, hit the like button, and we are live Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. East Coast time. What's up, Derek? I see you, big guy. I see you. But guys, let's